Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for this snowy episode of Curse of Strahd. It's episode 4, and I've titled this one ahead of time. I don't always do that for Curse of Strahd. I don't know if you ever recognize that sometimes when the stream gets posted, I do it in advance. I sometimes put titles. I've been doing that with a lot of other, um, even like sometimes one-shots or the Against the Giant stream. I've been doing it. This week I decided for both, but this one is particular. I almost never title the Strahd episodes ahead of time. I usually do it after the fact. I just put episode 3 or 4, whatever number it is, right? But this one I've titled Rebirth. The previous episode was Birth, and I think that was actually perfect for last week's episode because we had a baby on the channel. Wasn't that amazing? Or on the channel, in the game, I guess. We certainly didn't have a baby,
Oh
but we
my.
had a baby in the game, and it was awesome. It was a great game, and we'll get into the recap in a second. But yeah, I titled this one, and I'm thinking it's going to stick. More on that in a little bit. But everybody here in the Northeast, we got hit hard with a nor'easter. A nor'easter. That's what they call it, right? A nor'easter, not a northeastern. I don't know why they shorten it both ends there, but we had a big snowstorm here where I live. We got 21 inches of snow. What about the rest of you? Anything big totals you got?
No, I'm checking.
Yeah. Anybody know their totals? Andrew, you're not home. You're in a undisclosed hotel
I'm in
and
an undisclosed secret location, but I was home for the snowstorm, and like Apple weather told me I got 14 inches, which was a lie because it was much more than 14 inches.
yeah,
Just
and
going
knowing
outside and
knowing
standing in it.
exactly where you live, it must be way more than that. Because if I got 21 inches, it has to be close.
I got them.
So
I got so much.
yeah, no, it's bad. It was bad here, and like I said, all I did pretty much the last 2 days was shovel. Today, where I was breaking up ice that had formed on my driveway, and then because once you cleaned up, it ended up like snowing a little more throughout the day, and then continuously snowing, freezing, snowing, It was bad, like all day long today for about 2 hours. I was cracking ice, and then just the rest of it just moving snow around. Horrible, horrible days for us all. What about you all? What'd you do on your snow day?
I can go first if you like, because I've already
Please
been.
do.
So, yeah, the same thing. I got so much snow, and the last snowstorm, I brought a snowblower, which is a device for moving snow, from the Home Depot, and I was so excited to use this snowblower. I got it out, I ram it into the snow, and like the spinny thing at the bottom, it's a weld joint, not a solid piece of metal, and it just shears off. And I'm like, crap. And of course, I can't get to the Home Depot and exchange it because I'm snowed in.
Oh my
So I dig out
goodness.
the trusty shovel, and like 6 hours later, my driveway is pristine. So yeah, beware if you buy a snowblower from the Home Depot. Don't get the yellow one; it's garbage.
The yellow one.
Yeah,
They
I
do
don't want to
sell
be more
by color
specific.
primarily. You're right.
Yeah, right. I think the orange ones are
Interesting.
better.
I wish I had a snowblower because we're kind of fortunate. My father-in-law actually, he was in construction his whole life and has a plow and a truck and everything, and he usually does our driveway. But the snow was so much that even when he got there, like just the plow kind of like scrapes it down sometimes. It doesn't really
Yeah,
like actually get it as well as it should. And while it did alleviate like the heavy snow, like I said, ice formed all over. I wish I had a snowblower to like after he did that, I could have just snowblowed the rest of it, the smaller portion, and would have had no ice. But unfortunately, it was a busy day for me too. Tim, did you find out your totals? Because I know you're a little further south.
Yeah, the internet's saying 26 inches in Jersey City.
That's crazy. That's more than
Yeah,
I had.
it was a doozy, man. I'm telling you, like I was walking the dog today, and it was if I fell down, it would completely cover me. It was like up to the dog's shoulder. It was packed down. It was a decent mess now.
Dang. So what were you doing on
yeah,
your
my
day off?
it's crazy.
Days off.
Mostly nothing. It was great. It was so fantastic. I did a lot of nothing. I worked on some papers and did some lumberjacking work and did some reading. I've been relaxed. It's been great. Having some tea.
Mm. I was gonna say some people, when they say, "Oh, I did nothing," but like they actually got a lot of stuff done, just not the normal stuff that they do. It sounds like you actually did normal stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly normal stuff at my own pace. Where it's like, oh, I'll do like an hour of stuff, and I'll do like an hour
Mm.
of like walking a dog or like playing on my Switch or something stupid. Then I'll do an hour more, and it's like doing my own pace. It's just a nice change.
Yeah, whereas a lot of people get the joy of looking after the kids and trying to do work and trying to shovel at the same time, which is just
Yeah,
so
see, I don't have that problem,
enjoyable.
thank God.
Well,
Couldn't be
dogs
happier.
are at work too. I mean, you got to take them out, make sure that
Yeah,
they've
you
got, they're not because outside in the
can.
snow. I mean, I don't know how big your dog is, but like, we have a puppy. I think I've mentioned this before, Athena. She, I mean, she can get lost in the snow. Like it's taller than her for sure, like by a
And
lot.
they can't poop as well because they poop, and the snow's like above them, and they're trying to poop, and it like pushes it back in.
Yeah, no,
Horror
it's bad.
story.
It's bad. We had to carve out a little area. We had to shovel a little area on the
Right?
grass.
Yeah. Poop area.
Little poop area. Little jealous right now. Jay Tyler in the chat says, "Sorry, 82 in Phoenix, Arizona." Look
Wow.
at this.
Well, must be nice.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Michelle, what about you? What'd you do on your snow day?
Well, I think my favorite thing that I did, because like I mostly did nothing. I like pushed some snow off of my car, but I didn't have to shovel a driveway, thankfully. So after like pushing the snow around on my car a little bit, then I came inside and I did what I like to call my blizzard tradition.
Oh.
So for the I won't go like too into it, but basically for the past many years during snowstorms, I do my blizzard tradition where I put on a robe and then I have lasagna. And lasagna is my go-to winter storm food. It is just so cozy, I just sit there, I look at the snow, I'm in my robe eating my lasagna, and it's just the greatest. So if anybody out there is looking for an activity to do next winter snowstorm, I highly recommend robe and lasagna time. Top notch.
I just have to ask, how did this ritual come about?
I'm not even 100% sure. I think the robe thing, that's been going on for a while in general. And I also just generally love lasagna. So I guess one day I had a frozen lasagna and I was snowed in and I was in my robe and I was like, what do I want to eat? And then I had a lasagna and I was like, you know what? This is a stellar experience. I want to experience it again.
Wow.
So, yes.
It's funny how traditions just start. Lasagna of all things. Interesting. Garfield approved. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. Me in another life.
Yeah. Stefano, what about you? Eating lasagna, or what's going on with your end?
Well, I did wear pajama pants all day, which is nice.
Nice.
But I guess what I did was I started and finished an entire video game.
What?
Yeah.
What video game?
Nobody's ever heard of it. I could say what it is, but nobody's ever heard of it.
Let me guess. It's a Fire Emblem game.
It's not a Fire Emblem game, believe it or not. I got into a new series. It's called Ys, Y-S. And there are 10 of them. And I bought there's a double pack of Ys 1 and 2 on Steam. It was like $20. Really old games, but they were like remastered. So
Ys.
I actually started the first one over the weekend, and I finished the second one. I started and finished the second one yesterday.
Did you finish it with ease?
No, it was actually really, really freaking hard.
Did you have to ease into it?
I had to ease into the first one, but by the time I got to the second one, I kind of got the controls down.
Just give me the premise of Ys. What is it?
You play as this guy who gets washed up in like this mythical land, and there are 2 goddesses, and you have to basically save them. And there's like a tower that has 25 levels, and that's like the final dungeon.
Oh, it's like D&D.
Actually, it kind of is like D&D.
Okay.
You get the mythical sword, the mythical armor, and the mythical shield, and then you need them to defeat the evil
vampire
wizard, the evil sorcerer at the end.
So
yes, it's actually a lot of the games that I like are very similar premises. Maybe that's why I like to play D&D.
That's awesome. No, that's great. It's good to like get into some games too. Like I feel like, it's a way to like take your mind and refocus it. And that's why I like
Yeah.
playing D&D and war
Mhm.
games and things. It just takes your mind and refocuses something, and it's good to do that as long as you don't do too much of it.
Yeah.
That's the
And-
hard part.
And it's got those good like 16-bit Super Nintendo like graphics. So
Oh, it's like an old school style
Yeah,
game.
it is.
Gotcha.
It is.
But it's recently made. Like it's not like a game from
No.
40 years ago.
It's actually a remaster from a game that came out in '87.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is an old school game.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
The
All right.
original one had even worse graphics, but the remaster
Yeah.
still, it's just updated graphics, but still like that 16-bit look to it.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
And I obviously haven't played too many video games. I've mentioned that before, but my son has been into video games recently. We got the Switch 2 for Christmas, and it's like he's playing NBA, Madden. But my brother got him for his birthday Smash Ultimate, and been just grinding, getting all the characters. It's awesome because I was a big Melee guy back in the day.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. But yeah, it's been awesome. And I've been playing Roy, just letting you know. Fire Emblem. I never played any of the Fire Emblem games, but I love Roy in this game. He's great.
Crom is my ultimate character.
Okay, we got Crom recently.
Marth is my Melee character. But when I was playing a lot of Ultimate, I remember playing Melee against you, and I got crushed.
Oh yeah, well,
and
Melee,
I was very upset because I thought I'm like so good at Ultimate that I thought that the controls were pretty much the same.
No, it's so different.
Not at all. That's
So-
no.
You're right to think that it's similar button structure and everything, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, Melee was a different beast. You played
Melee
Tim?
was a
You
game
played
for
Melee?
Melee was a game for champions. All right, I used to play.
Yeah.
We played competitive Melee in college.
So did I.
It was.
So did I. We had a belt.
Yeah, we played some
Wow.
Project M back in the day. Oh boy, I miss me some Smash. I won't play the
Look at
new ones, but classic.
One day, maybe at the barbecue, we'll do a little break out some Smash, the CRT TV, get some Melee going on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll see. I'll talk to my brother, who's got he's got all the systems and everything. We'll see what we can do. Andrew's like, I have no idea what the hell's going on right now.
Yeah. I was still thinking
Wait.
about the sound now.
Andrew's like, back in my day, we had Mario. Is that the same thing? Yes,
Yeah,
Mario
I
is
got
in it.
Mario Kart. Oh, I got my kid got Switch 2 as well, so
You have Smash?
join pen. No, I got no.
Okay,
I got like Zelda and Mario Kart.
that's all great stuff too.
Minecraft.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Classics. But anyway, speaking of something else that's going to be epic and awesome, it's going to be this episode. You ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
All right,
Yeah.
The
here we go.
segues.
Well, I can tell you this: Ravenloft came out a long time ago, just like
Ease.
Ease. I was going to say yes. I don't know why. Ease, just like Ease did, and remastered. Right. This is the remastering of the old school Ravenloft, and it starts right now. Here we go. Last time we played, we were, like I said, I labeled that episode as Birth because there was a baby. That happened towards the end of the episode, so let me just jump back to the beginning. Despite the rescuing of prisoners from Ravenloft, lighting the beacon at Argynvostholt, getting back to Kresk, getting back to the Rictavio's tower and letting Von Richten recover, and all these successes that you have had. Despite all that, the village of Kresk is not in a good place right now. Death has followed the heroes to the town. The party is actually split right now. Dione and Camilla, you have left to learn from the werewolves in the werewolf den, try to embrace your inner beasts. You've been on a hunt with Skenis, the elder werewolf, and Zulika, who is Emil's mate, and they're trying to help you and Camilla tap into the primal nature of lycanthropy. And if you can, like wolves do, kind of get into that primal sort of state, it is possible that an alpha can snap you into submission, allow you to harness the power of an anchor, an image of somebody or some symbol to awaken your humanity. If that's possible, then you can control the lycanthropy from within, sort of control the wolf within. It seems, though, that they have failed to help you as you approach and hunted down a stag. Canas attacked you. You were able to like get around him. Zulika tried to stop you, but the stag did not seem to conjure up some sort of memory of this anchor. So they said that you need a more dangerous game. So we'll see what else you can find in the woods here. Meanwhile, in the village of Kresk, there's been an investigation into the murder of Petra, the seamstress. All signs seem to point to Anna Kreskov, who was the, I guess we'll call her the Burgomeister's wife. I don't know if there's a term for Burgomeister's significant other. I don't know if that term exists, but the partner of Dimitri.
The Fry's mistress.
The Fry's mistress. Yes, I like that one.
Burgomeister and the Fry's mistress.
The Fry's
Burgomistress.
mistress. Yes. No, I like fries. We're going to go with fries for this one. Seemingly distraught and mourning the loss of her last child, Ilya. By the way, I talked to Dasha at work the other day, and she watches the stream, and she was like, "Hey, I just have a question." I remember back in the previous season, you said that Ilya had recently died. Ilya's a boy's name. I went back. I did say Ilya was their son. Ilya is a boy's name. Last week, just in my notes, I had it that it was she died, and I just went with it. And it did sound funny in my head, actually, when I said, oh, I wonder. But, finding exactly in the book the text of their children is not so easy to do on the spots. But like I said, I have my notes here, and it said she. So it just was a slip, and I think I just went with it last week. But Ilya was a boy, their son, and it seems a bit suspect. She seems a bit suspect after seeing the body of Petra, because all night long and seemingly for the last few days, she has been just focused on the newly erected gravestone for Ilya. So when she saw Petra's body, it kind of brought her to this sort of out of body moment where she's just looking, staring at the body. And I think Rufus had a terse conversation with her, maybe even alluding to the fact that he doesn't believe that she has nothing to do with the murder. So there's that. Canas left Yune to watch over her and see if if Canas left Yune to get a glimpse at her hands. Yune is trying to get a glimpse of her hands. Another suspect in the town, though, was Milos, the town carpenter. He seemed very spooked after the heroes sauntered around him by the pool as he was working on the gazebo. Not wanting to make a scene, the party let him go, aside from the fact that Irina came calling for help. Pregnant mother Damira Yelensky is having her baby, which is the beautiful moment here for the town. Irina employed all of you to help her deliver the baby, and when the baby was born, we learned that in Barovia it is possible to have a baby born without a soul. And it appears that this is the case with this new baby. The baby was born silently, still, no crying or whimpers. The baby's healthy, but again, just kind of devoid of emotion. Laurent did his best to assure the mother this child will still be loved, and was born at this time for a specific reason, a sort of revival of sorts in Barovia, the beacons being lit. This is a good omen. Shortly after the birth, just outside of Damira's home, another body, however, was discovered. And that's where we're going to start. Ready to go into grayscale, Stefano?
No.
Perfect. Here we go. I don't know why, but Stefano, I always pick on you for that. You don't like it either, right? I'm not just like picking on you for any reason. You don't like the grayscale, right? We've had this conversation.
I don't remember when I kind of made a stink about it. But I think it was when I started to do the Vecna series, and I was like, "Oh, thank God!
Yeah,
I can finally like not be in grayscale." And you're like, "Nope,
not a chance."
Yep.
Here we are. All right. Though I don't hear the music, so sort of hear it. Everybody, also YouTube chat here. Let me know if you hear the audio well enough. Last week against the Giants, about, I don't know, an hour and a half into the stream, the audio muted just a little bit, like out of my control. Like it didn't. Yeah, it was weird. It was like it was fine. Did the sound check and everything at the beginning. Everything seemed good, but then like I noticed on the playback, about halfway through, it started to get like more dull. And I don't know why. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But good, thank you. Somebody in the chat, and that is the name there. Somebody says audio is good. All right. We pick back up in the streets. Laurent, you stand there looking at the body. You were one of the first to come out of the house as you heard screams from the road. You know that while Rufus was outside kind of standing guard, there were people that were like poking their head, from the street, like looking in, but not really like, a group gathering. But as people were going about their night, occasionally looking on in, and you can see now that a larger crowd has accrued as more people are starting to leave their homes. It's probably somewhere, around midnight at this point. People were, out and about. Everybody's been more open to like being out during the nighttime. It seems like there's been some more celebration, like you said. The beacon is lit, and you can still see it in the distance. So there's been a little less paranoia, a little less fear. But then, these murders keep happening. So you're looking at the body, and the body is slumped over, face down. It looks as though there's a hood, but at second glance, you can actually see it's just hair, dark black hair covering the face. What do you do as you're the first to come outside?
Is there anyone else like anywhere in the premises? Am I the first person like in the area like at all to see this body?
No, you're not the first person to see the body. In fact, you heard the cries of the crowd from outside is what drew you outside. But maybe a dozen or so villagers and more lights come on in homes that were darkened. You can see that the area, around this, you're not near your home or near the burgomaster's house, but so it's mostly residential. But there are some people that were outside, just watching, waiting for the good news to come. So, those people have congregated around the body, but I would say you're not the first to see them.
Okay, I'm going to put on my police hat again and say, everybody stand clear. We need to know who this is. We need to know who saw anything here. Did anyone see who did this?
You might be able to find a villager nearby. Maybe you could find maybe Olga, the one who is the neighbor of Petra. And you weren't there. You weren't there actually. But you'll see Petra, even though you weren't there. You'll see an older woman with a little shawl over her head, and she'll answer your question. I was waiting to hear and see the news of the child. I was focused on the house. Just a few homes down, though. Look, there she is.
And she's gesturing towards the house where the baby is.
Yeah, like they all moved, a house or two down.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
The body is there, a house or two away. She says, "Poor thing, just 24 years old."
But did you see what happened to her?
No, I didn't. And everybody starts, chatting up. I didn't see it either. I was focused on the house, or they have drinks in their hands, and they were focused on the happy times that were about to come. Maybe a party about to start. That a new baby was going to be born.
Is Milosh there?
No. And Andrew, as Rufus and Canas start coming out of the room, you realize the crowd is getting bigger. And Irina, she's holding the baby. She'll take the baby from you, and she says, "Go, make sure everyone's safe." She says, I have a long night ahead of me," as she motions towards the room with Demira. Lots of names.
Is there a crowd around the body, or like, is there any way that we can set up like, hey, with my deep forensic knowledge, can we take any footprints or anything? Or
That's
is
a
it
good
like
idea.
Pretty much,
Give me a persuasion check to see if you can command this group to scatter or step away so that you can, sort of like check the crime scene.
Sure. Let's see if this rolls. D&D Beyond's a little bit slow right now. Let's see. Persuasion, you said?
Persuasion. And you're coming in low now that I'm hearing it. I don't know if it's you or the actual stream, but
Hold on, D&D's not rolling my dice, so I'm just gonna. Okay, there it rolled 6 of them. I didn't hear anything. Okay, so the first one was a 16. Sorry, ignore all the other 5 rolls. I didn't realize
All
it was
good.
rolling. 16 on persuasion.
Gotcha. What do you say?
Say, everybody stand clear. We're the professionals. We're the authorities. We're gonna find out what happened here. I need everyone to go back into their houses and celebrate this new baby that we're all very happy for.
You hear somebody in the crowd call out, "It's true! The burgomaster deputized them today. It's true. Listen to them." And, of course, everybody starts whispering and move. "Yeah, they're the ones who lit the beacon. Yes, yes." And all the people in the crowd start to, like, get away from the street, maybe go back to the sides of the road towards their homes. And, just looking at the, I'm going to switch us over here to our Roll20 screen so you can see, generally where we are. I think the star was the home of the first murder, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll say Demira's home is also sort of in this area right here or so. Yeah, right about here. Just maybe south a house, a couple of houses or a stretch of houses. Andrew, you had a question. You said...
Is Milosh there?
Milosh. No, you scanned for him probably first, and he's nowhere to be seen.
I ping Divine Sense off. See if I can find any fiends.
I don't know how long. I think it only lasts for the round. I don't think it has a duration, but we'll just say that you kind of like get close to the people while maybe
Right.
Laurent is explaining that it's important that they leave. And you kind of walk through the crowd. You don't sense anything. Nothing.
Then I'll
You feel
go and
you feel
look at-
certain that all the people you would have been able to ping.
Okay.
I'd like to call out to Yune telepathically.
What's the distance on Yune?
It's only 100 feet.
Okay, so you're too far away at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, would you want to move in that direction?
I
or...
think I'm gonna start heading in that direction.
Canas, where are you going? The body.
You guys, the two of you, check the body. I need to check on something too.
Ah, I see. And I'll go up and start to check on the body.
Give me a medicine check.
It is 9.
A 9. Well, she's definitely dead, and the cause of death is certainly a wound to the neck. However, you turn the body over, and there's all this scraggly hair. It's got like, it's muddy and wet on the floor, so that's all kind of like collected on the hair. So you kind of move it aside, and you can see it's a young woman's face. Andrew, she doesn't look like Irina, but certainly it's the first thing that reminds you is as you move her hair to the side, like you maybe sometimes do when Irina has a little, she got to get her hair to the side over the ear, occasionally when you do that, is that she has very similar features, like dark hair, dark, like more like a lighter, fair skin, eyes similar in color. She's obviously she's a different person, but she has very similar features to Irina. It's probably what you would notice immediately. And then you look, and the neck itself has a bite mark of some sort. Chunk of flesh has been missing, though blood is still oozing from it. So it hasn't been drained of blood.
Another bite mark. Look, the same as the last one. Look, Laurent.
Is it like it's pretty much the same?
It looks like a bite mark. Yeah, maybe not as grievous, but certainly a bite. Yeah. 9 medicine wasn't very, very good, so I can't tell you much more. But
Sure.
Laurent, you also wanted to check the area, right?
Yeah, kind of like a quick, having no training in forensics or detective work, just like, is there any sign of, footprints or any kind of clue around the body?
So you're just like looking with your eyes, correct?
Looking with my
Just
eyes.
scanning, right?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, darn. We only rolled 1 that time. That's okay. It's an 8. Probably not much.
A lot of footprints here. Very difficult to tell.
Yeah, that works. Did we notice that the other body, the first one, I have the name pulled up a second ago.
Petra?
Did we notice that? Yeah. Did we notice? Is there any like similarity, like special attention? This one looks like a girl. Is this like body look largely similar? Or is it just like two girls and one of them just happens to look like our pal?
The first body did not look like her. I think I described her as being. I think somebody asked if she looked like Irina. I think it was
that,
Rufus.
Yeah.
No, the first body did not look like Irina. She had lighter hair, probably brownish or maybe lighter, like a light or dark blonde, something like that. She was taller, just had different facial structure. She didn't really look like her at all.
Okay.
This one, no, I mean, passable at night. Maybe it could be hard to tell the difference.
Okay. I mean, noted doesn't really answer a lot of questions.
But Lauren, it could be related to the goings on at the Abbey.
Do you think?
We should have gone there.
We still can, but I mean, 2 murders in 24 hours.
His body is still warm. The murderer must be close at hand.
Is there anything else you want to do here in the crime scene?
Move the body out of the street.
Where to?
Does anyone know where this? The other one had a house. We can't bring this one. We can't keep bringing bodies to the Burgomaster's house. That'd be funny, but not great. Do we know of any other empty houses?
This is how far away from my lodgings, my investigationary lodgings?
You're the Orel's house. Oh no, you asked for a separate home, right?
I believe I have another house right very close to this one.
Where would you like it to be, Andrew?
Just next door.
Let's give me a percentile roll. There'll be we'll say
right here.
20% chance that you're right next door, 50% chance that you're on that half of the town, and then we'll see what you get for that.
31.
So you're close. You're in that neck of the woods. We'll say that you're on the southern side. Let's see. He would have given you a bigger house. See the house here with the smoke coming out?
Oh yeah, that's nice for me.
That's a nice one for you. So we'll have that one be Rufus's new house. The one that he, I think he promised you for prayer, right? You needed prayer.
Right.
We'll
Ron,
put
do you
it
think if we took
R.
the body to my prayer house, you would be able to investigate further? I know you were skilled with the last body somewhat. You seem to draw good conclusions.
Yeah, my intuitive wit. I'd be happy to try it. Do you think we should check the Abbey also, then?
Well, let's investigate the body. Get the body out of the street first.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's just over
I'll
here.
grab the shoulders.
Okay. You start moving the body, and everybody's worried. What was supposed to be a joyous night is no longer. As you remove the body from the street and start to go into the darker side of town, where it seems like people are, in bed, or there's not as much disruption. And we'll get to in a second. Canas. You get closer to the Burgomaster's house, and probably within range of Yune. You telepathically communicate?
Yeah. Yune. Have you
No,
noticed
you go
anything?
first, Canas. You go first, please.
Okay. Have you noticed anything yet? There's been another murder.
No, I haven't noticed a thing. I've been just here, perched on a tree. It seems quiet in the home.
Have you seen Anna? Have you seen her leave the premises at all?
No, she seems to be sleeping now, I would assume. But all day long, she's just been going from gravestone back to the house, gravestone back to the house. She's been asleep now for at least an hour.
And you weren't able to notice anything odd on her person?
Seemed normal to me. I tried to
All
get
right.
a good look, but
I suppose we should take you off of Anna duty in that case.
Okay. I can do that. I can follow you. Where are you going?
Well, there's been another murder. I think we should go investigate.
Oh, no. All right. Well, let me just... Wait. Canas, hang on. Let me get a better position.
And Yune will just like pause that and not speak back for a minute as, she's like, I got to get somewhere. Hold on. What do you do?
Yune, which way are you going? Should I follow?
Canas, the back of the house. Hurry! Someone's here. They've dug up the grave.
Yikes.
You going?
Where am I on the map?
You're within 100 feet of the Burgomaster's house. You're close.
Sorry, where is the Burgomaster's house?
The one with the B.
The one with the B.
Yeah, opposite Aurel's house.
Uh,
Are you on the map? Are we all on the map or no?
Yeah, I'm on it now. I
Okay.
see the B. I see the B, and I see the R. I see the star. What's the star?
The star is the first murder.
Okay. Oh man. Well, I'm going to turn invisible. Is anyone within the vicinity?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go invisible.
Hurry, Canas. They're escaping.
Yeah, I'm going invisible, and I'm gonna follow.
All right, great, excellent. You go
And
invisible.
I say, Yune, come at a stay high at a distance.
Yeah, Yune will listen, and you can hear the flapping of wings as Yune's getting a better vantage point and kind of navigating you and telling you to turn, go this way, follow this, the trail behind the house. And then eventually you get there. You see the gravesite. It is dug up. It looks like the remains have been exhumed. You can see in the distance someone running. They're running down the street towards the path of the Abbey.
Okay. I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm gonna go in the Abbey.
They're not in the
If
Abbey
we
yet
quite
either
get- if we-
because,
yeah.
it's going to take some time. Give me an athletics check. See how fast you can move.
Ooh, probably not too fast. Oh, I'm not too bad at athletics.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
An 11.
Middle of the road. I'm just like a regular person's pace.
Well, you actually, I don't think you might have seen a roll here.
I did.
I rolled an opposed athletics check, and you catch up to this creature easily. It looks like a hunched over, like very similar to like the mongrel folk you found in the Abbey earlier. Someone of short of stature, hunched over. There's a large sack over the back of this person. This individual is carrying presumably all the body parts that they've just exhumed. And you catch up. I mean, it's no trouble. They're having a hard time dragging this body. They're cloaked. It's hard to see their identity, but you are within 30 feet. What do you do?
I'm gonna tackle him.
Okay, give me an opposed strength athletics check.
Since I'm invisible, do I get advantage?
Yes, I was gonna say actually you're gonna get advantage on it. Oh,
22.
You don't even need it. Describe the takedown here.
I just go with this creature's back turned.
Yeah.
I just get a running start and I just jump and I like take him down from behind.
So you jump on the back of this creature, and there's a bag of like body parts. They go spilling onto the mound, the hill that he's trying to get up, and so you roll down the hill, or he rolls down specifically. You might have just knocked him to the floor, but he starts rolling. Body parts, dirt come out of the bag. You can see a head rolling. It's a gruesome, grim sight as he's at the bottom now, and he's like, "Oh, my back, my ribs, oh, What did you do that for? And you can see the body, not the body, the face of your body stealer here. And I'm going to put a... You actually do know this person.
Ah,
Good old
Oh.
Otto Bellevue. He's got a shovel in his hand. He's got a,
Oh,
just like he is here, and a bag of body parts strewn about the bottom of this hill. He actually has to remove, like, one of the arms. He's like, ah! And he throws it to the side. What did you do that for?
I'm assuming the tackle breaks the invisibility?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What are you... Otto, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Why did you attack me?
I did not attack you, I just tackled you. Because
Same
you
thing.
were... Well, Otto, you went to the village and you seemingly dug up this grave and stole someone's remains.
Yeah, I had to. I had
For
to.
what? For what?
I don't know, but I needed the body.
Did the abbot request the bones of this body?
He nods. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whose body is this?
I don't know. The abbot said he needed parts, but never warm ones. Just these ones. I didn't hurt this person.
Otto, have you been sneaking into the village at night?
No.
Have any of your friends been sneaking into the village at night?
No.
I don't believe you.
Well, you don't have to believe me. Just let me go. I swear. It doesn't look like it looks. It's just a dead body.
Otto, strange things are happening in this village, and I'm not letting you go without any answers.
Why not?
Because we've been told that a strange person, a hunched over creature has been coming into the village, and that seems to be you.
What did he look like again?
Like you.
But like, how? I'm pretty unique.
Unique was the description. Otto, I don't like you coming. I don't understand why you're digging up graves at night. You're scaring the people of this village, and it's not. And people are getting murdered, Otto, and you're going to be tried for murder if we don't get answers right now.
Never warm ones, only the cold ones in the ground.
Otto, did you see anything else?
See what else?
Did you see anything else strange happening in this village?
No. I wasn't
Otto.
here for very long.
Otto, you're going to have to return those parts, or I will.
No, you can't return them. The abbot needs them.
I will go speak to the abbot later, but you are not taking these parts with you.
Oh, but if I don't do what the abbot says, I'm going to be punished. Not you.
Otto, you're not taking these with you.
What do you care about the dead body?
Well, I care because there have been two in very recent times.
But it wasn't me. You know me. Would I do something like that?
Otto, I've met you once. I don't know you, and I'm frankly starting to get a little freaked out about what's happening in this village. If you can't give me any information, you are not going back to the Abbey with those parts.
I told you. The abbot sent me. He said to get these body parts. He said that grave was freshly dug, so it would be easy to dig them out again. And that's all I did. I swear. Look at me. Would this face ever lie? And he smiles with his like dog snout and his punched back?
To be honest, Otto, I don't think it would.
Now, can I take these body parts back to the abbot?
No, but I will bring them soon enough.
Oh, all right. But I'm going with you. I don't want to go back by myself.
Fine.
All right. And he puts over his cloak to hide his pointed ear and his snout. He trails behind you as you collect the body parts. Can I get a little help?
With the body parts?
Yeah. He's putting them back in the bag.
Yeah, yes.
All right, good, excellent. Dione.
Yes, here I am. If
You feel the rush of the hunt, Dione. Again, this is your wolf form, so the Dione we all know and love is not here right now, but in this primal state, you look up, you can see the moon high in the sky. You're following right now. Not just Canas, but also the scents. It's actually incredible how many scents you're picking up right now. There's creatures, woodland creatures of the forest that you can smell, but that's not the quarry you're after. Zulika and Canas are leading you closer to a town with many scents. One that may be even familiar to you. But you're still far away. This is just like, in the distance. It's in the backdrop here. And Zulika is running kind of side by side, and Canas is forward in the lead position. Did you want to interject?
Sure, yeah. I mean, as we're looping along, my elegant sausage-shaped corgi body, just like lumbering along with its little legs, I am filled with just sheer exhilaration. So I throw back my were-corgi snout and I howl at the moon with all of my heart. I pour my soul into this howl as I lope along with Zulika and Canas, and the scents that fill my snout are just so tantalizing. And as nice as it is to be surrounded by nature, I just can't help but to be drawn towards those rich scents, whatever they may be. I need to know more, and so I kind of start to steer towards them.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like all two different. Like the positioning, like Zulika and Canas are also they're taking you towards these scents, so you're not like diverting from it. But do you think your primal state would be okay following Canas?
Yeah, I think because in the last episode we were saying that I felt like they were my pack, they just triggered that part of the wolf lupine instinct. So yeah, just going with the pack. Yeah.
It's also interesting
Sounds
too,
good.
because you've never, I mean, you don't necessarily remember, anything that goes on when you're in your wolf state, but your wolf side might. And of course, in this state, you've always just ripped to shreds any other creature, any other being you've come in contact with. So you don't feel that desire right now.
That's a good point, actually. Yes.
Meanwhile, the inner you, although this may not be the conscious you, flashes back to a moment in your past as Zulika, who's running alongside you, starts to talk about your anchor, Jasmine. Can you describe Jasmine, what she looks like maybe, or part of her personality? And you said she was very thoughtful, selfless. That was kind of like the prime example you brought up earlier. But in this case, who was she exactly?
Well, I guess what she looked like, Jasmine was a very nondescript, very just average person, a little taller than average, a bit lankier than average, but she had mousy brown hair and chestnut colored eyes, kind of an olive complexion, and just very quiet, unassuming, kind of had hunched over posture, and a very just kind of unassuming demeanor about her. So where she'd walk along the street and most people just would not notice her, the eye kind of would just pass over her as if she weren't even there. So
Now I know that you are Dwergar, and I know that Dwergar are dwarves in most. I mean, technically they are dwarves. They're a sub feature of dwarves, but you lived in a different. You didn't live in like the more traditional Dwergar underground, right? You had a more, I guess we could call it like a more traditional like surface society, right? You weren't. Am I correct me if I'm off the mark here?
yes, because Dione is like half halfling, half Dwergar.
Right.
So,
Mhm. Okay, and so was she halfling or similar mixed, mixed?
Yes. Right. So Jasmine would have been a halfling. So when I say a little taller than most, I mean taller than most halflings. So everything is relative. To Dione,
Yeah.
She seemed tall.
Yeah, normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. All right, great. And so all your life you grew up and Jasmine was just a friend of your sister's, correct?
Yes, at first. Dione and Jasmine didn't know each other very well. Jasmine was kind of like a friend of the sister, older sister Helene.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how much to go into the story right now, but they became very close later on at a pivotal moment in Helene's life. Dione and Jasmine kind of found each other as platonic soulmates, if you will.
Yeah, and this is actually where that story might come into play here. As Zulika mentions your anchor, the inner you can flash back to this moment. It's a moment at your home when your parents, your sister, were out of town. And just your friend, Jasmine, was here. She's actually taking care of your sister's newborn baby. So we'll pick it up here. This is a moment in your youth. And you can see Jasmine. She has the baby in her arms as the baby's maybe crying, maybe is, upset stomach or gassy or something like that. But the baby is crying, and it's been crying for some time. This young, what did she have? Do you have a name for your nephew?
Ruby.
Ruby. I love it. Ruby. And yeah, the baby's just been crying nonstop all week long. Every night's the same thing. So you finally come down towards the nursery, or come up towards the nursery, and you could see there she is, Jasmine. She's kind of rocking the baby in her arms, and you can hear her talk to the baby. She says, there. That's it, my sweet baby girl. That's it. My sweet girl. And although this sounds relatively normal to you, you look at her and you see that there's some sort of a tone in her voice, a look in her eye, that this baby means the world to her. And then maybe something clicks within your head. I need you to give me a stealth check real quick. We're going to not include advantage or anything like that because you're not in your werewolf state, and this is a flashback.
Okay, so just a D20.
Just a regular perception. You can just add your wisdom to it if you don't have it trained. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No advantage. Sorry, to say perception, I meant to say stealth. But whatever you rolled, we'll just count it.
Oh, wait,
so
did
the
I
roll would
already
be
roll?
14.
Did it send?
Yeah, the roll would be 14.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then Dex is +3 as the base. So then 17?
Ah, very high. Good, excellent. Yeah, she does not sense that you're there. You're kind of peeking in to the room, and she starts to maybe sing the baby a song, and she says to the baby, "My mother used to sing this one to me. It always calmed me down, and now I sing it to you." And she starts to continue into the song, and the baby starts to ease up and not cry, and she rocks it and then places it in the crib. And then she says to it before leaving, turning around, "Good night, my baby girl." And then she says, "Mommy loves you." She looks up, turns, towards the door. You have the opportunity to slink away if you'd like.
Yeah, the whole time she was doing that, Dione is very confused. So she was doing like the head tilt, that dogs sometimes do when they're trying to figure things out. And then just very, very confused. And then right before Jasmine turns around, Dione slinks away just to ponder what she saw.
Yeah, so you can get away from the door, press up against the wall. She kind of walks out of to the hallway, doesn't notice you, goes the opposite direction. And all that's racing through your mind is this interaction. She's your sister's nanny, essentially. Your sister was, ultimately... either way, your sister ultimately went away on an adventure with her and came back and saw that this baby was Jasmine's. And this baby was brought home, and ultimately, I think the goal here, what we were saying before, is that this baby feels like it is Jasmine's baby to you. But there's something that in her voice or in her song here, it sounds like there is something, a longing. She wants this baby. She feels like this baby is hers, but you know that there's some strange interaction between her and her sister. You've been noticing these things. And so as you're rushing through the woods and thinking about this moment, the primal sense comes back to you, and you are overtaken by it yet again. And again, this has happened over and over again when you were in the Ravens, with the Ravens, the were-ravens. You felt a urge to try to break through and couldn't. And again, you don't remember when you are in werewolf form to the other. So this will be a moment that, again, just kind of in the moment, you break through for a brief second and then get pulled right back in. And you see now in your wolf form the walls of Kresk. And this is where you come back to the group. Sort of. There's a commotion going on in here, and you can hear sounds, discussion. And Canas looks at Zulika and says, "We're here." And she nods, and she looks at you and, again, gives the order to follow, and she kind of nudges you with her muzzle to follow him towards the wall. Do you do it?
Sure. I shrug as much as my little were-corgi shoulders can shrug, and then I trot along behind him. I'm still very intrigued about the smells, so I'm just excited to get closer to them.
Excellent. And you do. You can smell some familiar ones too. Like I said, they don't make sense to you in your current state, but you have some 1, 2, 3, 4 very common smells that you can conjure up here. All right, so we'll pause here, and we're going to go to Rufus and Laurent. Rufus and Laurent, you bring the body into your home. I don't know how much you've had time to decorate this place, Rufus, but it certainly isn't your home. More of just like an empty house. Where do you want to put the body?
Where should we put the body, Ron?
Do you have a table or a chair or, anywhere that's not somewhere you eat?
Yes,
it must be sanitary enough.
My study, come in. I'll open a sub door, and there'll be a
study?
table and rudimentary table and chair. Maybe
Place
prop
is
the
high
body up in
class.
this chair. It
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah, it's
gone
perfect.
stiff yet.
What's the plan here?
Help Rufus prop the body up in the chair for now.
Sure, you can get the body on the chair. Yeah, go ahead. You're there. You're in the home. The body is like slumped up against one of the walls in the chair that you've kind of propped it on. What do you do? What's the plan?
Laurent, examine the body, like you did the other body.
I will examine the body, but normally this is something I do. I need time to think. This is examining a body is it's an intricate task. It's not something I do every day.
Do you need to be left alone?
It would certainly. I don't do well with an audience. The pressure's on.
Hold on. Does Rufus have any sort of inclination that he did something strange with the other body, or?
He got a lot of information out of it.
Sure did.
Yeah, but that was just from his medical examination. Are you implying that he's done something bad, or?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Rufus, why? Rufus wants to look at his sword, actually. He's been thinking about it the whole time.
All right, so you
He's
maybe
gonna leave
step
Laurent
outside.
I'll step outside and I'll pull it out. Oh, my precious. And I'll try and
I don't know
Alright.
about precious,
I'll
but yeah,
study it some while I'm waiting.
still hot to the touch. I mean, warm to the touch.
While Rufus steps outside, I'm gonna start shuffling up my Taroka deck, and we're gonna get ready for another Speak with Dead session here.
Oh, I love it. Okay, great. Go ahead.
All right, so I will cast Speak with Dead. Do you want to pull up that Taroka deck again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hold on. Let me get
Oh my
macros ready.
gosh, this is gonna be wild here.
Okay, let's
Uh,
see. Taroka deck. The first one is the Mist.
The Mist. Ooh.
And I will ask the question. Sorry, I think put them at the top left. I can drag them down anywhere else.
Oh, is it top left?
Yeah.
Perfect. I was like, where'd it go?
I'll ask the question. Did you see who murdered you?
The body, which is still fresh, like freshly murdered. So it doesn't look like Petra's body, who was floating around in the pond for some time. And so it almost looks like you're talking to the person, if they were alive, maybe just 20 minutes earlier. So it's a little unnerving. However, the body awakens. Its eyes still look like they're not really watching you. They're kind of looking past you, but says, "Yes, I did."
Okay. We'll pull another card here. My internet's all funky. There we go. All right. Let's see. Second question will be ooh, the ghost. Good one. Okay. What can you tell me about who you saw? Oh, it has to be a yes or no question, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know that it does have to be yes or no, but it can be.
Hold on, let me check. It's 5 questions. Corpse only knows what it knows in life.
Its answers are brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Yeah.
Corpse. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't have to be yes or no. It like I said, when you said, "Did you see the person?" It was like yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now any information they have about that person.
It was a woman. I couldn't tell who. They kept asking me who I was.
Let's see. Next card is the broken one. Did you know anything about Petra's murder?
I don't know, Petra. Not well.
Why is it drawing down? Well, let me try another card anyway. Is there any how were you murdered? Just so we can make sure.
The corpse kind of shifts its head towards you. You can see the blood starting to leak out of the wound here. They cut my throat and then drank from my neck.
Brutal. Last question then. Why do you think you were targeted?
I wish I knew myself. And the body slumps back to death.
Yep. All right, noted. It's good to know they weren't bitten, though.
While while Laurent is doing this ritual, Rufus, you're outside looking at the hilt of the sword, feeling it, looking maybe for some sort of response from the sword. and you hear footsteps coming down the road. A man carrying a lantern. It's Milos. Got a little walking stick, making sure he doesn't step on any potholes in the road. Carefully walks your way.
Does he see me?
He does, and he kind of hails you as he approaches.
Hello. Where are you going?
Rufus. Rufus, is it?
Yes.
Yes, they said you took the body this way. I've also heard that you're a holy man. Is this true?
Yes, the light of the Gwaine Lord flows through me.
The Gwaine Lord or the Morning Lord?
The Gwaine Lord. And I've heard of your Morning Lord. Here, it seems there's many similarities. Maybe a different interpretation of the same great deity.
Well, it may be fortuitous then. I've come to confess my sins.
Oh, well, come here. I'll sit him down next to me.
Yeah, you sit on like the front steps of the house.
Yeah.
And he sits down. You can tell he's like I said, he's a bit older. He's not that old, but like he's not young and spry anymore. He's got a little walking stick that he's got with him. He eases him down into the step. And he says, as he places the lantern beside him, I don't know quite how to say this, and I'm not sure the repercussion for my cowardice, but I just want to do what's right. A few weeks ago, I was standing over by the gazebo, preparing to fix it. I noticed the burgomaster's wife, Anna, was there, at the pool, just staring at it. Not uncommon for people to come and reflect. I asked her if she needed anything, and she just mentioned the pool looked a bit dirty. It didn't seem that way to me, but she said, you keep an eye on it and keep it clean. I mean, she's the burgomaster's wife, after all, so I have to listen to her. Yeah, she would come from time to time, but more often than not, she was there, staring at it. I noticed it did seem a bit dirty just about a week ago or so. I sifted the water and it seemed fine. She asked me some questions about one of your companions. Who is that young lady that's with you that delivered the baby tonight?
Irina?
Yes, that one. Asked me questions about her, if I seen her, knew about her, where she came from. Seemed odd to me, but again, who am I to say? She's just the burgomaster's wife. I mean, I answered her questions. And then the other night, I was preparing for more repairs, organizing materials, and I saw that Petra came to the pool. It was dark, just about dark at that point. I was, like I said, preparing to go home. I had noticed the water had been dirty that day. Strange to me, but I sifted it just a few days prior. I've been telling people all day not to get the water from there and use their wells or other sources, but I went back to my work. Next thing I knew, I heard a muffled cry. From behind the gazebo, I could see it. A terrifying sight. Cloaked figure hunching over the body of Petra. I was frightened. I hid. Either way, I witnessed the murder. I was so scared.
Who was the murderer?
I didn't see the person. They were cloaked, but I witnessed the strangest and most terrifying thing about it, Rufus. And he looks you right in the eye when he says this. I think they were drinking her blood. He shudders at that.
Where did they go afterwards?
I don't know. I was so scared. I didn't move for an hour. I stayed there. I watched. They moved the body into the water, dragged it along the shore.
But the pool was already dirty at this point.
Dirty, yes.
Well,
Dirty,
why was it
yes.
dirt? Why, if there was no body in it? I thought the body made it dirty.
The body made it dirtier, certainly. But there was something. A darkness to it. A tint. Coincidence, maybe?
We must get the truth from Anna Kreshkov. I don't like this at all.
And that's where I have my reservations. I didn't say anything. I sensed something strange with the burgomaster's wife, the fry mistress, but I'll be quite frank with you. I mean, who am I to say something like that? My eyes could have been playing tricks on me. Could it be?
I have sensed it myself, Milosh. I have sensed it myself. We will act upon it post haste. Come. Come in here. We'll get my friend Laurent.
He gets up, follows
I'll
you.
burst in and go towards Laurent.
You can see Laurent is tending to the body.
As Rufus walks in, I will tell him, Rufus, I've got some troubling news.
What is it?
This person wasn't just bit in the neck. Their neck was slashed, and then someone was drinking the blood.
You see Milosh here. Milosh just told me that he witnessed the first murder of Petrov. A hunched figure was also drinking the blood of Petra. He says furthermore that the pool...
Actually pronounced Milosh, but tomato.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not used to foreign names. But this man here, he witnessed the murder, was drinking the blood of Petra over the pool. But interestingly, the pool was already becoming turbid and murky before the murder dumped the body into it. And he says that Anna Kreslov was remarking on this, and she seems to know something about it. I know that woman has become not good. She has been obsessing over Irina. We must go and interview her right now.
I agree.
So you head to the burgomaster's house?
Right.
Okay. So are you leaving the body here, though? You're not bringing it with you,
it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you leave the body of this young woman here in the Rufus's new home. You head out, and it's not far. I mean, not a far walk. I mean, you're kind of hustling at this point. When you get to the burgomaster's home, you actually see two figures standing over the grave of the burgomaster's son, Ilya. You can see them on the side of the house. They look like have a large sack over one of their. One of them has a large sack over their back, and the other carries a shovel. And you can see piles of dirt. What do you do?
Can we sneak up and see who it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to use the house as cover, kind of get close to the home, and then and you see the two of them. Yeah, you tackle them.
No.
Oh,
I want to see who it is first.
Like a linebacker.
Laurent goes in and just
drops his shoulder and
tackles Canas to the ground. You roll the person over, and you're about to punch him in the face, and you can see it's your friend Canas.
Canas, what are you doing?
Oh,
what's going on here?
We didn't do anything. This body was cold, says Otto.
You remember Otto from the Abbey?
Canas, look out! Someone's coming! Oh no!
Oh my God! Someone's coming. It's probably the murderer.
Help Canas to his feet.
It's just Laurent. Sorry, late warning.
Oh.
Thanks, Yune.
Why are you working in tandem with these mongrel filth?
Well, hold on. Where's Milosh?
Milosh is
he's not with them, right?
He's hustling. He's catching up now. He's winded. Yeah.
He was at the D1 football line, like we do.
I see somebody coming from the distance, though.
Mm-hmm.
I tell Otto, you might want to keep that hood up.
Maybe keep the bodies away too.
Well, the body parts are in a sack.
What are you
Well,
doing,
hold on.
Canas? What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to find
Explain
out.
yourself.
Rufus, shut up!
It's not what it looks.
I was trying to find out what was going on with the burgomaster's wife, and I found Otto with this sack of body parts. He seems to have exhumed the body from this grave. I don't know if it's related.
You're helping him?
I don't believe that it is related to the murder at all, but I was not going to let him go back to the Abbey with this person's bones.
I'm going to storm off towards the Burgomaster's house. I'm fed up with this.
You knock on the door. What do you do?
I slam the door.
You slam the door.
You're
not trying to
open?
I loudly knock on it.
You knock on the door loud. Eventually, a light opens inside, probably the bedroom, and the light, lantern carries with them through the house, and you can see the house, the light maneuvering through the home, and eventually to the door, and the door opens, and Burgomaster Dimitri's there in his nightgown, and he says, "What is the meaning of this? What's going
You need
on?"
to speak to your wife. Where's your wife?
I was just about to ask you if something happened to her. She is gone from
Where
our
is she?
bed.
There was another murder.
Another one? Where?
In the street back there. The same modus operandi.
Unbelievable. He looks for his coat and his hat, and he looks out and he says, "Wait a second. Who is that?" And he looks out to the gravestone, sees all the dirt, and Canas, are you putting the body back in or something, or what are you doing?
we were heading towards Rufus's house.
Oh, you were. Oh, so Rufus is just going to the.
Oh, actually, no. I guess we were going back. Yeah, because we were going to go check in with the rest of the. I was going to go check in with the rest of the party.
Yeah,
and Otto didn't seem to want to go back to the Abbey without the parts.
Correct. Yep. And so you had this conversation at the gravesite. So you're
sure. Let's say we didn't get too far.
You got back to where you started, basically.
Yeah.
And the Burgomaster sees you there, and he's like, "What have you done? My son's grave." Answer me, Rufus.
Is that you, Rufus?
We have talked to Maloche, the carpenter. He says your wife is involved in these murders. He has maybe been working with these mongrel folks, see? And I'll point to Otto. Pull his hood down. From the Abbey.
So the rumors were true. It is the mongrel folk. The abbot is behind this.
Now, we don't know that yet, and we also have pretty convincing evidence that your wife is somehow involved.
His wife must be involved with the mongrel folk. It must be some scheme.
My wife?
They don't. Do they even know about the mongrel folk?
I mean, they have rumors about them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't interact with them, but they know something weird goes on up there, and people have the rumors are that peeping toms, that whole rumor mill that we've talked about last season. They believe that there's a group of people up there that are twisted in some way, and they come and spy.
These mongrel folk are trying to make some kind of flesh puppet for Strahd, to buy off Strahd, so they will not get hurt by Strahd. They must have run out of substrate up there, and they're coming down here and taking people.
He's like,
I believe
appalled.
Your wife knows this. She has made some kind of bargain. We must find her immediately.
Not Anna. No way.
Where is she then? Why is she gone in this dark night?
You hear the sounds of Kresk's gates beginning to open. He looks down to the south, and you can see guards that are atop the wall are beginning to open it.
Is that against their whole thing? We have to get it there now. We have to go out and find out what's going on.
Correct.
We have Burgomaster. We have to leave now. We have to go see what's happening. This is clearly important.
He grabs his coat and runs. The rest of you follow. I mean, not follow, but you're leading the charge here.
Yeah, certainly.
Canas, you have something to do?
I mean, I guess I wasn't at the door. I
No,
didn't
you were at-
follow them to the door.
You're towards the grave. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I just see Rufus and Laurent just darting towards the gates.
Yeah, and I think you hear the conversation. You're not too far. Remember the
Okay,
their grave.
okay.
You were involved in the conversation.
Your
I
grave,
did
the
not
grave
know,
site
'cause
is.
I would have
closed off
told Rufus to shut the hell up when he started talking about a flesh puppet.
Yeah.
And he was told you to shut up right back. Canas, you've been elite. It looks you. I don't know how much I trust you anymore. Cavorting with these mongrel people.
Rufus, you are insane. You are actually insane right now. I told you that he was taking the body, and I convinced him to bring it back.
This is great.
I know that you're involved with this kind of thing in the past.
And now Rufus is creeping in. You remember, he did seem to have a lot to say to the abbot when he was there. Remember, he got a special chalice, and yeah. Lots of interesting stuff.
He was sent to find the abbot.
Right.
I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. This is excellent. So you start running towards the gate, and Otto will follow. He'll be kind of back with Milos. They don't run as fast as you all do, but you start heading towards the gate. Dione, you and the wolf pack are staring at this gate as we speak from the edge of the woods. Now it's not that far away, but the walls have been kind of separate. There's a distance between that and the edge of the woods. So maybe the tree line to the gate is maybe like 120 feet. So just keep that distance in mind as you approach here. But the gates begin to open, and the scent of one familiar, I guess we'll say a creature, one familiar creature, and one unfamiliar creature step out of the gates. You can see it's two women. What do you do?
Are they familiar to my wolf form as well? Or am I not? Because I don't have all of my memories, right?
Yeah, I would say that the wolf form still senses this one smell. It's certain. Yeah.
Okay. But at the same time, I know that I am only I only see Canas and Zulika as my kin who I don't want to murder. Everyone else I'm still murdery towards. Okay. Well, if I'm in murder mode, then I guess I'm gonna start slinking in. I'm not gonna bolt, but I'm gonna try and quietly pad my way over and get closer with the intent of jumping from the shadows like an ambush basically and bringing them down.
Give me a stealth check with advantage because of the night.
Oh yes, a shadow in the night. Hey, an 18.
Sweet. Excellent. That's going to be more than enough. You use the cover of the shadows, and you're still far away, so you kind of slowly bring your body to the ground. For you, it's not as hard as the others because your body's kind of low to the ground anyway. And you start to maneuver towards them. The rest of you get to the gate, and you can see it's opened, and it was actually closing. The guards were closing it until the burgomaster got there with you and said, "Keep them open! Keep them open!" And the guards shout down, "Sorry, sir, she demanded it." And you can see out into the night under the moonlight. Burgomaster, wife, prime mistress herself, Anna. Her hood has come off. And you can see in her, I guess we could say, possession, she's pushing along, dragging Irina. She is fighting, kicking, screaming, trying to get out of her grip, but she can't. And you get to the gate. You can see them. What do you say?
I'm there, right? Is this
You're all
this to
there.
all of
Yep.
us?
You're all at the gate now.
I just start sprinting forward towards Irina. Irina.
She cries out, Rufus, before her hand covers and muffles her. And she says, not a step further, or I'll gut her. And she has a knife up to her neck. You continue running, Rufus?
I'll come up abruptly.
Okay. I'll let everybody here join the conversation. What do the two of you do?
As soon as Rufus stops, Laurent will also stop short.
And Canas, I assume you don't pursue anymore?
No. I'm gonna tell Yune to move closer.
You got it, Canas. Go around him?
Yes, but don't do anything rash unless I give you the word.
I would never do anything rash.
You don't see Yune, but Yune is presumably flying around the group. We'll say you're at 30 feet at this point. You're 30 feet away.
We're only
What are
30
your-
feet away from it.
Yeah, we'll say you're 30 feet away at this point. What are your passive perceptions?
12 for Laurent.
Does anybody have 18?
No.
Dione,
No, 14.
more
Yes.
familiar scents come into your range here. These three, obviously. A few other ones from behind. The Burgomaster is right up there with them. You don't necessarily remember him as vividly, but, the scent is still there. I'm going to have them talk for a minute, and then I'll tell you when to roll initiative, Dione. She looks at all of you and says, not another step forward. Not another step. Irina says, help me, please. I don't know what's gotten into her.
What happened? How did she get you? Where did she pick you out? It's like, where did she pick you up? That's not the right verbiage.
Where did she grab her, essentially?
Yeah,
How did she-
yeah.
Irina starts to speak, but she says, shut up. Not another word out of you. She says, I took her. From Demira's house.
What do you want?
Her. I need to
Why?
leave with her. Now.
To go where?
Ravenloft.
You know where, Rufus.
Ravenloft, she says.
Why did you kill the other girls?
I didn't mean to. She looks at her husband. I swear I didn't. I wanted to see our boy again. All of our children. I
Well,
missed
how
him
does-
so.
How does killing these people bring your children back?
And the Burgomaster echoes that question. Yes. Why, Anna? Why? She says, it came to me. It felt almost as a dream. I saw them, raised from the grave. Their bones, their flesh, mending back together. Our babies. Our babies. She looks at her husband when she says this next line. She says, I just needed to hold our baby one more time. And then at the pool. Yes, it was at the pool. I saw it. I saw him there. In the water. I saw him. The devil himself. But he came to me as an angel, answering our prayers. He sees through the mist. You don't understand. He spoke to me. He said that we could have our children again, and he'll deliver on his promise. I'm sure of it. What do you say?
If he'll bring your children back to you if you deliver Irina to her. But
That's what he said. I tried to find out where she was, where she went, what her day-to-day routine was. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I thought it was her.
You have to travel all that way on your own? With Irina like this? How will you get there?
I'll find a way. A mother finds a way to save her children.
Well, perhaps if it's for the children, we could help you and I'll try and approach her. We can help you to save the children.
Give me a persuasion check. How can you save my children?
We can help you travel there. You will never get there alone. You'll need our help. 13.
13. Let's see. Let's see how she feels about this. A 6. So she's like, really? You would do this for me?
Yes, I mean, children are the most precious thing of all. I say getting closer and closer.
Yeah, she'll take like every 2 or 3 steps you take, she takes like one small step back, but she's coming to this idea that maybe you're here to help. And then her husband is like, put that knife down, Anna, now. This is not who we are. Our children died. It would be unnatural. And then she gets like on guard again. You're about halfway there, Rufus. Let's say you made it like 15 feet away.
Okay.
And she's
We'll
like,
need the
yeah, go ahead.
we'll need the knife for the journey. We should bring it with us to keep us safe.
He talks to her husband. Don't you want to see him again? Our boy, our children. One by one, they'll be returned. He sees, he knows he has the power to do this. And Dione, it's at this point you see another familiar face. Again, the Dione we know doesn't recognize him per se, but a familiar scent. You're close, Dione. You're within striking distance. Canas, Zulika, low to the ground, just like you are. Zulika gives you the command. Let's roll initiative, everybody.
Oh my god.
The battle's taking place like right here. Okay. Dione, you just came from the woods to the west here. This is Dione's route. And everybody else came from the gate.
Okay.
I just realized you can't really see the pink in stream, so I'm going to make it black here. Yeah, you can see the black better. So this is Dione's route. Battle's
Rufus, I
happening
got a
right
plan to
here.
get us in there. Don't worry.
You have a plan?
Got a plan.
Okay, great. Let's get
Always
the
goes
initiatives here. Give me a 23 for Dione. Wow, nice.
Yeah.
19 for Laurent.
19 Laurent. Canas, 15.
Yep.
And Rufus, what about you?
13.
13 for Rufus. Okay, let's start with you, Dione.
Okay.
You actually get a surprise attack here, so this will happen first, because nobody saw you coming.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I really hope this nat 20 was my last good roll.
Now,
Okay. So
who are you?
uh-huh.
Originally, Canas and Zulika were referring to Irina when that was the first scent you recognized as it came out, and that's the one that they had their, sights on. So that's the one that they said to attack, and it's also she's the closest. So are you going to follow his intuition here and go after Irina?
I think yes, because pack leader said so, but also just like strategically from the perspective of the hunter, like it's the closest. And also I imagine this one smells the weakest, like
Okay.
the easiest to take down of the possible options. So that would make sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I feel I'm close enough, so I'm going to leap out, and I don't have the werewolf stat block.
Oh, well, I have no. You're using you're not using the werewolf stat block. I have our. Here it is. So
Yeah,
just
I think
for, so I think you have. Did you include this on your thing, bite and the claw attack, or no?
Yes, a long time ago. Yes.
Okay, so that's if it's on your in your D&D Beyond, use that, and you might just if it's not, because sometimes like things don't get updated if it's like set. If you set it at something, if you know when you roll it, see how it rolls. If there's something wrong, we can just add your higher proficiency. Like your higher proficiency would be 3 now, you know, etc. You also have both the bite and the claw, so you know it's. Anyway, but point is that you get the. Yes, I see you in the document. Okay, good. So,
Yeah,
so you get.
I
Yeah.
just pulled it up.
No, it's all good. It's this right here, the multi-attack that I've just kind of highlighted. You can see it. And yeah, so if we have to roll, you'll just, if it doesn't work on D&D Beyond, just roll your base stuff. But all those are the die rolls for them all.
Okay, thank you. Then I think, yes, I will initially jump with my claws outstretched. So I think it makes sense to do a claw attack first.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. So, all right. I don't believe I actually added it into D&D Beyond. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna start with a D20.
Roll the D20s. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, no. All right. Wow, I've never wanted so much to have terrible rolls. So I got a 17 and then I guess a +3.
Okay, I don't see it in Roll20. Did it come through? Do you see it?
Oh, did it not?
No, but 17 and 23?
Yeah, 17, so a total of 20.
Gotcha. Excellent. Perfect. So you come in, and at this point, I'm going to do something here. So obviously this first attack was, what'd you roll first? The bite or the claw?
The claw. I actually haven't rolled that yet. Sorry. Okay. Did it send?
I don't see it, but it's fine. Just as long as you have it there in front of you, that's all that matters. So your first one was a 17, you said?
17 to attack, and then 10 damage.
It's rolling in D&D Beyond. It's not just transferring to Roll20 for some reason.
Totally fine, because they're probably just not. It's not a normal. It's not a character sheet roll. She's just rolling a d20, so that's fine. So as long as we see it, and that's what matters. So the claw hits and does 10 damage, and this will kind of get the whole party, and even Anna, the burgomaster, everybody that's involved here is now aware as you jump into the scene and claw at Irina. You slash her across the shoulder, blood spurts out. Rufus, you probably are, this is going to trigger your fear of wolves. Can you roll me your wisdom saving throw?
I'm so sorry, guys.
And Rufus, I apologize. I don't have your thing up here. Can you just remind me your rules? Do you have it up? I don't see it for some reason. Thought I had it open.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get to that, but you see your roll is a...
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, it was actually an 8.
An 8, so it's pretty low. So this is probably going to be a failure here. But as we know...
8 plus half number of hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, so Dione, what's your half number of hit points?
Of my hit points?
Yeah, half your hit points.
Hit dice,
I guess
sorry,
that would be
dice.
20. Oh.
Oh, hit dice, right. So you're 7th level, so it'd be...
Right, so 3.
3, yeah.
Okay, so I fail, but I don't fail it by a lot, so I get -2 penalty to all attack rolls and ability checks or in sight of the source of fear.
Okay, -2. Got it. Perfect.
Yep.
Excellent. Keep that in mind as you roll your dice. I will be hard for me to keep track of it. So Dione, you claw. And at this point, what's going to happen is this claw will... She had a reaction to, like, defend, obviously. She needs to keep Irina alive. And so she is going to, like, position herself to take the next attack. So your next attack, your bite, can go on to Anna. Go ahead.
Ugh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What? All right. A 22.
Yeah.
22. You hit. Go for it. Roll your damage.
I don't want to be a murderer. Okay. So then
The bite does the 2d6. You see that?
2d6.
Mhm.
Why do I see 1d8 proficiency 2, 1d10 plus 3? Oh,
Those are your-
2d6 is claw, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, it's 1d10 because you have
10.
proficiency 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mhm. And for everybody who's like, where are they getting these rules from? These are our own werewolf house rules that we created for Dione at the beginning of this game. We wanted to use something more unique than the rules that are in the game itself. So we have an alternate version of werewolf rules for a player, and it's just something Michelle and I basically kind of thought about and made for her. We've explained the damage reduction at other times, but this is the full wolf form you're seeing here.
Yes.
All right, so what did you do for damage?
All right. So for damages, I got 5.
5. You do not kill her.
Mhm.
You do not kill
Sweet.
her. She
Thank
isn't
God.
hurt. She's definitely hurt,
Uh-huh.
and she's bloodied at this point, but she goes to the
Mhm.
ground. Her husband screams out in horror as he's seeing his wife being mutilated by a werewolf. Any of the guards at this point are starting to form. They start to run down towards the gate themselves so that they can help and be of assistance, but that's going to happen next turn. Dione, on now your official turn, Canas jumps in and knocks you to the side, as your next attack would probably go right to Irina. And Zulika then, while he has you like pinned down, says, think of Jasmine. Think of her selflessness. And everybody else probably freaked out that a werewolf is speaking, but you may make your wisdom saving throw. And this time, since it's Irina that you can see in a familiar scent, you're going to get advantage on this.
Sweet.
Does that sound like common to us, or does it sound like werewolves growling at each other?
It is werewolf. No, it is in. Actually, you know what? I would say it's going to be. They can
I'm okay
speak
with
in
any answer.
hybrid form, but it would probably make more sense that it's growls. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Less disconcerting.
Amazing.
Still bad.
You pass one.
All right.
What was your total?
Did
You're-
everyone see
Is she
that?
within 10 feet of me at this point?
Yes.
So she gets +2 as well from my wisdom
Oh.
saving throw.
Do you grant it to her? Do you know this is Dione?
Do you even know that's her?
Oh, that's true. No, I don't.
So I don't think you'd grant it. What was your total,
no, I
Michelle?
don't grant it, yeah.
22. I got a nat 20.
You got an at 20? Oh my god, this is what I get for not looking at the roll 20. Oh my gosh. Did it it enrolled too, because it was just a stat, not a
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, excellent. Okay, let me just bring it up here so I can see it. I do see, yes, 22. Oh, nice. Excellent. So finally, the anchor breaks through. You look at Irina, and instead of Irina there, you can see your good friend Jasmine. Her sweet, kind face. The comfort of that. And it brings the humanity out of you. Or out of the depths of the beast. And you find yourself here. You're in full wolf form. But Dione is here. You look up at the moon. You see all the people around you. You have no idea exactly how you got here, but pieces of it start to make sense. You were on a hunt. You remember this. Camilla was here, but she's gone off on her hunt. You see that there's your friends here. You're not quite sure what's going on with that, but Irina's injured. She's on the floor, blood everywhere. You are now yourself. You can take your turn as yourself.
Irina, I see her as Irina, or I see her as Jasmine in this
You now
moment
see-
when I come to.
Yeah, once you come to, you realize it's Irina, but this is what brought you back.
Okay. And I'm aware of the fact that I saw her as Jasmine moments ago when I was in my wolf form.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So then I look at Irina. I see her bleeding. I remember Jasmine, who it felt like she was standing in front of me just a moment ago, and I say, "No. No, not again. Not again. I'm so sorry, Jasmine. I never meant to hurt you. And I run to Irina, and I kind of like gather her in my arms, and I try to like carry her to safety away from the other werewolves. And I'm like weeping as I do this.
Even though you're just like mouthing, carrying her, and all this is in your head because you're in wolf form, so you can't speak technically. They were in
Right.
in hybrid form, but either way, you're pulling the body of Irina to the side. Irina
Right.
is sort of like struggling, but she has no like real recourse at this point. But what's her name? Anna is like, no, I need her, and she will, on her turn, look like she's going to attack you. We'll go to Laurent. You're next. Canas, Rufus, you're after that.
Is Irina still within less than hopefully 30 feet of us at this point?
Yeah, we'll say you're within 30 feet. In fact, Dione might be dragging her, equidistant or just away from the bat. Which direction, Dione? Back towards the woods or just away from the fray, like this way?
I guess back towards the gate, because now I recognize like, oh, civilization is safety. And sorry, I didn't realize, yeah, I'm not in hybrid form, so I can't speak. So like I guess like I'm weeping, but you just hear it as like a dog crying, and then I'm just like dragging her by the scruff, like by her collar, like towards the gate.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, this whimpering sound you hear as she drags her closer to you.
Exactly.
Seeing a Werekorgo dragging dearest Irina, I will rush forward, and then upon getting there, I want to grab Irina and cast Dimension Door.
Ooh, where do you Dimension Door to? Back behind the gate?
Back behind the gate.
That's what I figured. Okay, so you teleport back behind the gate, 30 additional feet, and Irina's clearly safe now from Anna. Anna is very upset as she only recourse she has is to attack Dione, which she will. Dione, what's your armor class? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She does go to stab. She misses. However, she is going to bite as well.
Nope.
And she misses with a 3 natural 3 on the roll. She's getting desperate here at this point. She lunges at you, tries to bite you. But yeah, she doesn't even connect at all.
My sausage body flops around so masterfully that it jukes all incoming attacks.
Yeah, easily. Canas, what do you got?
Who's around right now?
Everybody. We're all here now.
Like, are all of the villagers watching all this?
No, most of the villagers haven't gotten to this here yet, and maybe the noise and the commotion will draw them, but there's nobody here. There are the 2 guards at the gate that are now about to be engaged, but they're still rushing towards the gate itself because they were up on the wall.
Okay. I'd like Yune to try to wrest the knife from Anna, if that's possible.
Yeah, Yune could try. Give me a opposed athletics check.
Okay. And since Yune's invisible, advantage, right?
Yeah. She got a total of... It would end up being a 12 total.
What's Yune's?
I see a 10.
Shoot. No. Yune's strength is terrible.
Yune appears,
so that's
though.
No good.
But Yune appears and grabs, like, her wrist.
I've got it, Canas. I'll get this knife. Whoa!
As she just, like, tosses Yune aside. Yune's fluttering up in the air.
Sorry, Canas.
Okay. I will have Yune fly up and away from Anna.
Yune will, flee. I guess she could take an attack of opportunity on Yune, but I don't even know that she's going to.
Okay. I am also fairly certain that one of these things that I have, Yune does not take attacks of opportunity.
Oh, sweet. What's one of your packed things?
Yeah. I will double check that.
I don't think she's going to waste her reaction on
Okay.
Yune, so.
That's fine. then I suppose I'll go invisible and then start heading towards Anna.
Okay. All right.
I have something, by the way, that lets me go invisible for free.
Okay. So that's a bonus action or free?
It's an action.
Oh, okay. But it lets you do it for free.
Yes.
So you
without
can do
expending a spell
something
slot.
else. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, without spell slot. So it still takes your action.
Yeah, no. It takes my action, but
Gotcha.
I have moved in towards Anna, and I am very close.
Gotcha. She's desperate right now. Rufus, it's your turn. What do you do?
So I glance around, I see Anna and this werewolf fighting. Do I have any feelings of recognition for the werewolf, or does it just look like a disgusting thing to me?
Have you ever seen Dione in her were form?
I was trying to remember.
Didn't we one time in Kresk or
Balaki
saw,
would be.
What about
Yeah.
when she
There was like a
transformed?
wall of fire.
Yeah, there was a whole thing.
Yeah, and then she transformed when we were trying to stop
Oh,
her from
yeah,
transforming, right?
oh,
It
that's
was the whole
right,
The
thing.
yeah.
ritual, yes.
The
the
ritual.
failed
You have
ritual.
seen her.
But-
Yeah, it's old
but do-
news. Yeah.
Do I recognize it as her?
Maybe in the moment when she sprung from hiding, you didn't recognize it, and now at this point,
Right.
yes. But there are two other werewolves here. That I would say you don't recognize them because they weren't in werewolf form when you saw them, Zulika and Canas. But they're
Right.
here.
And
Yeah.
who's closest to me?
I mean, Anna for sure is closer to you because you moved closer on your turn. And I would say, yeah, they're just like, I mean, Canas has to be 5 feet away from her. He's not far from her. So, but she's the closest person to you for sure.
And so I've seen all this. I've seen the werewolf attack Anna and Irina. I've seen Irina be teleported to safety.
Yeah.
I kind of recognize the werewolf. Is that Dione?
You do know she was going to the werewolf den.
Yeah. So I'll go up to Anna and I'll do a non-lethal strike at Anna.
With what?
I guess my longsword. I try and hit her with the hilt of the
Rufus,
longsword.
before you
That's
swing, you reach for your sword. And you can feel this hum from the hilt of the sun sword in your bag.
Drop the longsword and I'll pull the other one if I can do that.
You pull it out. You can feel the energy surging as you grab it. You can feel it through your body. A warmth rushes over you. She looks at you and says, "You fools. You've ruined it. Ruined it. He's going to get her. Eventually he'll get her. And you're all going to die." Kind of smiles as she says it.
And what happens to my hilt sword?
What do you do with it?
I want to attack her with it.
You raise it into the air,
Yeah.
and light extends from it, emanating
Yes.
pure sunlight. The whole area brightens as if a spotlight has just put here. Everyone holds their hands up to their eyes. They can't look directly at it. The energy is so powerful, so radiant. It almost feels unreal to you holding it.
The power of the Grain Lord is judgment upon you, I scream, and I'll hurl the longsword down her with its full force. Or the
Go ahead.
sword or whatever.
Give me an attack. Now, the sun sword, I think I actually have, like, the actual sun sword. I can give it to you. But you can just roll, like, your long sword, and we can add all the other special
Okay.
things to it. Because it's not
I got
in
a
your
nat-
character sheet,
I
I'm
got
sure.
a nat 1. And
Did you really?
Power of the Gwain
Power
Lord.
of the Grand Lord.
All right, that's your first attack.
the Grain Lord stayeth my hand.
Well, you know, it's a little different, right? It's very light compared to your other sword. It's a little, you got to get a
Right.
little used to it, right? You know?
Yeah, I know, this is new for me.
So your Yeah, go ahead.
Practice intervention, mercy, the Grain Lord cries.
Your second attack?
Well, what happens with the first attack?
You rolled a nat 1, right? Yeah, you swing and she evades it. She cackles.
I'll try another one.
It's light. It's awkward. The first
Okay,
swing was not.
That is 23 with the minus, including the -2.
There we go.
Mhm.
And
You
this,
just needed to warm up.
yeah, there we go. And this second attack hits true. It strikes her down.
It's like I was trying to strike her on the head, but when I missed, I turn around and I try and strike her in the midsection.
And it does, and it cuts her through like a hot knife through butter, or like a lightsaber, or any other sort of energy source does, just right through her. She's cut
how
in
much
half.
damage does it do?
So I'm gonna actually give you the whole sun sword. I just shared it with you all, so it's in your your journals. So just so you know, the sun sword basically gives you +2 to your attack and damage rolls. So it's a magical weapon +2. It deals radiant damage purely, no slashing. It's just radiant damage. If you hit an undead with it, it does an extra D8 radiant damage. It illuminates a 15-foot radius of like we said, bright light, and dim light for an additional 15, so 30 feet basically of light. But yeah, you can use strength or dexterity for it. Doesn't matter. Whatever would be the best for you. I think for you it's strength. And so roll your damage, but you can...
So what damage is it?
It's a same as a
plus,
longsword. Yeah, same as a longsword.
but you get a D8 bonus against undead.
Extra D8 bonus, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this person's not undead yet, even though they've
No,
been drinking
not
people's
undead,
blood.
no. But +2 to the damage as well.
Okay, so 14.
Okay, and do you want to smite?
Yeah, why not?
Go for it. Roll the extra damage.
+9.
Yeah, and this is just for the theatrics of it
Yeah.
all. She's dead already. She had been taken the 5, I think, from Dione, and she's just a villager. So you cut her in half as the light of the Gwain Lord and perhaps some other lords flow through you. And that is the end of the combat. The rest of the werewolves see this, and they scatter off towards the tree line. Dione, they do not expect nor call out to you to follow. They rush off on their own. The guards come out and start to shoot bows at the werewolves, but they don't hit, or if they do, it's minimal damage. The combat is over.
Oh, I'll turn around and scream at the Dione thing to flee. Flee!
The only thing.
The Dione thing.
Gee, thanks, Rufus. Wait, so am I still in wolf form? Like,
You are.
now that I... Okay.
You are.
Am I able to change, like,
Would you like to
on
try?
command?
I don't know if you want to
guess.
in front of all the townsfolk, but the guards
Oh.
and the
That's a fair point. Okay, then I guess I see that Rufus, when he shouted at me, I saw like the light of recognition in his eyes, so I know that they know that I'm me. They know the were-corgi. So I kind of like look at my friends,
And they
just
don't
one
look-
by
if-
one.
And they don't look entirely... Rufus doesn't look entirely stable.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It looks
I
kinda-
see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mad in this moment.
Okay, I see the unhinged energy coming from Rufus, and I like my little corgi eyebrows go like, huh? And then I look at Laurent, and I look at Canas, and then I look back over my shoulder and I see the guard shooting. So I'm gonna run towards the tree line, or at least like just out of sight. Little sausage body flopping as I juke. And yeah, then once I'm out of sight, I'm going to try to change back into my regular dwergar form.
We'll come back to you after the combat's over at this point, so we can kind of go back into things. But it takes you a while to get to the tree
Mhm.
line. Remember, it was like 120 feet away. So you get to the tree line, you're gone. Again, the guards may be shooting arrows at you, but that doesn't really have much effect on the combat's outcome. The burgomaster rushes over to his wife's body and holds what's left of her. He's beside himself. He doesn't really have much words in this moment. But eventually, the guards will come. They'll help bring her body back inside. What do the rest of you do?
We got to get Arena medical care. She's been pretty roughed up here.
She says, I'll be all right, Laurent. I'll be all right. And she kind of walks up on her own accord. I'm so sorry. I didn't think anything of it. She came into the home. She asked about the baby. She needed to speak with me. And then as we stepped out of the house, she held the knife to my neck.
Is everyone else still in the house? Did she take anyone else?
Just me, I think. I'm sorry, everyone. But Rufus, that was incredible. The sword. And you have it still in your hand, Rufus.
I'll raise it up high. With this sword, we can defeat Strahd and his minions, and the weak-minded who are overcome by his power.
What is this we, Rufus? Just moments ago, you were accusing me of things. It was ridiculous. You're acting ridiculous. What is wrong with you?
You were cavorting with the mongrel folk, digging up dead people.
I explained it to you, and yet you didn't believe me.
We need to be pure for this. We cannot be subservient to other quests.
Rufus, the four of us have been together ever since we've entered this domain, and it seems that the only one that you seemingly trust is the Vistani that is shrouded in mystery.
Oh.
Laurent has been... I trust Laurent, yes.
You've cursed Dione. You've cursed Dione's name because you seem to have an issue with her, and you seem to have an issue with me as well.
I have had no issue with you until today. Dione is a werewolf. She is dangerous.
You had an issue with me back in the Amber Temple.
Well, I don't have any issue with you in the Amber Temple. Ridiculous.
You did. When I was looking at the stone and I wanted to save my wife, and yet I didn't.
Ah, yes, you attempted there again.
You started accusing me of things again. And I said, what of Casimir? And you said, he's our fated ally. Of course, when he used the stone, he revived his sister, who immediately joined Strahd's ranks, and you had no issue with him. So you seem to have a problem. And if we're going to defeat Strahd, we're going to have to work together. Because if you have a problem with two of your party members, we will never defeat him.
Well, Rufus comes to himself a little bit at this point. And he goes kind of quiet. And he'll put the sword away. Say, yes, we must work together to get out of this horrible place. Bring light to these people. And
our differences need to be solved.
Well, what are you suggesting?
I don't know, Rufus, because I have not had any issue with you this entire time until you started speaking nonsense towards me.
Tensions are high, Irina says. It's been a long day. Let's not forget who we all are. And as we say this, Dione, you come out of the woods. You are, unfortunately, because the way you transformed last time, you technically don't have, I think, clothes, right? That's what happens to your clothes? Am I mistaken?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I just wear my beard as my clothes.
You shaved your beard.
Does it not grow incredibly fast because I'm a dwarf? So my 5 o'clock shadow is like down to my waist. Is that not how it goes?
I don't think that fast. When did you shave your beard? You shaved it recently?
We all shaved
it, like,
before
weeks?
before we went back into Vallaki to make the plan to go to Strahd's castle. Because we
Oh,
were trying
right.
to be inconspicuous, and we were so
Inconspicuous.
not
Oh, no.
inconspicuous.
Oh,
I
no.
shaved, you shaved.
All right, so
Wasn't that a really long time ago? No.
Laurent
so-
used disguise self. I
oh,
think it
you
was
know,
like-
a couple of leaves in the right place, you know.
Like a little
I
Renaissance
offered-
painting.
I
I still
offered
have my head hair.
I offered Dione my cloak,
Okay.
Oh.
and I say,
um,
"How did it go, Dione? Do you think you
oh,
have gained control?"
I think so. I felt something I've never felt before. Well, first I feel a little cold. Thank you for the cloak. And I just like tighten it around myself. But yes, for the first time, I came to, and my body was not my own, and I felt this energy, this anger. But yet, I was still me. I think I can control it now. I think I can use it for us. I think I can use this to fight the devil himself.
I give her a hug.
Aw, I hug him back.
So will Irina and Yuna.
Oh. Dione leaks one very manly tear and then hugs everyone back.
Group hug.
Nah.
What about
Then
Rufus?
Then I'll
Wait,
turn
wait.
back to Roof.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Does Rufus partake in the group hug?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Mm.
Rufus does partake, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, this is a heartwarming moment.
Yeah, Dione side-eyes him a little bit at first because she remembers that unhinged, crazed look in his eyes the last time she saw him as she was running into the woods, but then she'll like nod and accept him into the hug. Hug him a little extra tight.
And Canas, you wanted to say something?
I guess I was gonna shake his hand because he had his hand out.
Well, you
I'll
feel
stick my
his
hand out
in the
while
hug.
I'm hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then I
Here.
look him in the eye and I gesture to all of us in the group hug and I say, "These are the people that you need to trust the most." Can we agree?
Yes, we've had a
Everything.
great breakthrough. Dione has learnt to control. It seems you have learnt to control from those werewolves.
Yes,
This is amazing.
it
With
is.
the beacon, the sword, your control.
the guards from the gate will interrupt this conversation. They come out and they say, "The burgomaster has informed us that you are no longer welcome in Kresk."
Come on.
Well, no.
We were deputized.
By the way, I rolled for Otto, and he rolled a 23 for stealth, so I don't think
Yeah, he's
anybody
gone.
saw him leave, but he took his first opportunity to scram, get
No,
out
I
of there.
forgot about him and all the kerfuffle.
Makes sense.
And the gates will begin to close. You have your things. If there's anything that you would have left, I mean, the gates are closing. They are not letting you back in. But I think you have your personal belongings. But anything else that you might have left at the house, I don't know, rations or things like that will be gone.
Do I have my personal belongings?
Yeah, you brought them with you. Yeah, you probably left them in the woods with in the clearing where you met.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have left them
Makes
there
sense.
because all of your belongings would have been there. And so would be
Cool.
Camilla's, actually. You don't know where she is, but she's
Well-
presumably doing the same
I'll
thing
carry. Yeah, I'll
Uh,
carry her stuff with me.
I'll scream at the guards, "Beware the burgomaster! He must have known what his wife was doing. Beware him."
you do. They look at you as the gate closes, and Kresk.
I look at them in the eye. What do they look?
Oh, they
What
look
do I think
they look
they're
terrified
doing?
of you all, to be honest. But yeah, they close the gates, and you see Kresk is holed up yet again. Everybody, you turn. Footsteps along the path here towards Kresk. You can hear Now you turn in the moonlight, you can see a shadowy figure walking towards you. Well, it isn't my luck on this beautiful night. Motions up towards the moon. Tell immediately. The Elder Mardukov. Come here to collect on my little deal we made. Gonna head down and get rid of these druids for me, am I right? As Davian Mardukov steps into the light of the moon, you can see his face full. He says, I gotta get my winery up and running again. And we're gonna pause right here. Excellent work tonight, everybody. Stefano, for that, I'll go right into our colored mode here. There we go. Look at that. Look at all the bright colors. Davian Mardukov has come to collect on his deal. He wants his winery back. Excellent job tonight, everybody. Really excellent roleplay. Rufus, the Canas, that interpersonal, intergroup struggle. Excellent work. Dione conquering the demons. Laurent just being like, you know, the glue, holding this group together. I love it.
Love a good talking to dead bodies. My favorite part of the day.
Yeah.
You know-
We had over 100 people watching tonight. I don't know if you guys took a look at the chat at all, but
Oh,
we have
great.
110 right now. Yeah.
Wow, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, chat. I saw a lot of the familiar faces in here. I wasn't as active because I was just so focused on all the back and forth between the notes and the players, and I wasn't even really looking at Roll20. So, but, you know, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Do all the good things YouTube likes. Like the video, comment down below, do all that stuff. We got Against the Giants this Thursday night. It's a great time to be here on the channel. Thanks for being with us. Till next time, though, see you on the tabletop. Good night, everybody.